Welcome back. Well, Aussies splashed some serious cash in September. CommBank's household spending index rising again, up 0.5%.
Just whatever you're spending your money on, Effie's watching.
She is.
And she's the expert. She joins us now. It looks like we can't stop spending, Effie, right?
We can't. This is the fourth month in a row that this index has gone up. And this is a pretty robust index because 7 million customers they look at, CBA customers there, that represents about 30% of all the transactions. And it shows that we cannot stop spending. But I'll explain a little bit. These are passion purchases. I mean, last month, Victoria was on the bottom spending. Now they're right up top because of the AFL finals. And we had school holidays in September. We had the NRL finals. So that's all spilling into hospitality. The food, the alcohol was up. All that was flowing. Transport was also up because petrol prices jumped up 3% and education because of international students. This is a concern because it means the RBA will be looking, spot on, the RBA will be looking at this. So there is a possibility of a rate hike here.
How are we seeing these kinds of numbers amid a cost of living crisis?
Yeah, where are they getting the money from? Who's got this money to be spending? Well, we've got to remember that a third of us have a mortgage, a third of us are renting, a third of us are mortgage free. And we've got a situation here where rates now are, for savings accounts, 5.65% is the top one I found. I mean, you've got to play the game here with the conditions. But, even APRA data shows that deposit savings are going up, $1.4 trillion sitting in our piggy banks there, up in the year. The majority of that is probably 50-year-olds, probably mortgage-free, and they're now rejoicing in these high rates that you can see as well.
And with the share market taking a tumble the previous month, maybe it's safer.
Oh, absolutely, and that's the thing, the trade-off, not going to the share market, and you can get
petrol prices aren't going to be. I can't see them going down with this conflict.
And this is the thing, there'll be more pain coming up to Christmas, unfortunately, because we're not even seeing this unfortunate event that's unfolding. That's not fed into prices yet. So I looked around yesterday. Brisbaneites were having to pay about $2.40. Have a look at this. This is a great little chart that AMP puts together of the cost of petrol. This is to fill up each week for a 35-litre vehicle. We are at our height now. It's never been this high. And we've got to remember the conflict that's happening now. We're not actually seeing prices at the pump yet. So experts are saying basically the price of oil is going to reach $80 to $100 a barrel. We're not going to see this filter through at the pump until Christmas. So the pain here is very real. It's going to feed probably into small businesses. And again, the RBA will be watching the inflation figures that come out at the end of the month now to make a decision.
I've got a 360-litre tank in my Toyota.
Wow.
I suggest you just stay here 24/7.
I've got no choice. I love it.
I know.
I love it here.
It's expensive, though. It really adds up.
Yeah, it sure does, and especially if you're in an industry where you're on the road all the time.
Yeah.
And they have to pass those costs on eventually.
Well, and very well likely they may. But the thing is, for consumers with a mortgage, if there is going to be a rate hike in November, I can say there's still about a 0.12% difference between the cheapest and the average. So you could save $500. It's not going to make your day, but it will give you some money back to probably fill up that massive tank you've got.
Thanks, Effie. That's the nicest thing you've said about me all year. That's right. Carl's got a massive tank.
And we're over.
All that stamina.
Here are today's top stories.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?